The Raptors look to take charge, and we're bringing it to you live from Toronto here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Looking at Toronto, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Nets. Now, here's Quickly. In the corner, it's Ingram. A three ball. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Now, here's Quickly. Pass to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing quickly. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I think this guy is a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
Shoots it up. The good-looking shot from the wing. And here is Quickly. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Darko Rajakovic and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. I talked with Coach about how he plans to stop Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Coach laughed and then asked me, "You have any ideas?" Giannis is an impossible matchup. We just hope to slow him down a little. As always, it's very difficult to game plan for the Greek Freak, a multiple-time MVP.
Timeout.
Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
Start it.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And the Raptors with the ball. There's the pick. Ingram left side. And the three off target. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Boy, you better keep the 7-footer Mo Bamba away from the cup. What an easy finish.
Here's Whitmore. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Now, here's Barrett. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Inside, it's deflected. Bamba's shot is off.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Pass to Ingram. Here's Quickly to the inside. And Pirtle has it in the corner. That 3 off the mark. Houston in the lead. And here we go. Fast break, and Whitmore's got it. And no good, but he tries to maintain control. He was fouled. And he'll shoot 2 at the line.
Well, you can count on Murray to push the action and make something happen.
And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
To the middle. Giannis outside. Toronto grabs the miss. Pass to Pirtle. Outside, Barrett. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Here's Murray. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And getting the shot he wanted, Murray loves it from in close.
Now, Pirtle. It's a very good look and converts. Pirtle's got 7. And Murray's got the ball here for the Rockets. Trailing by 2. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. So it's Toronto now. Here's Barnes. No scoring in this one. Into the lane. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Pirtle. Good on the bucket.
Oh, you see Jakob Pirtle powering through the contact. Use that size, young sir.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Giannis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the night.
Well, as soon as you recognize a size mismatch, you have to attack.
Pass to Pirtle. Jakob Pirtle. He's feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for the Raptors. He finished
14. The Rockets. 14.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Got a piece of it. Now Dick. Three-pointer. And Moody pulls it down. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jalen Duren, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on, understanding the league better and how to win. Kevin?
Yeah, D.A., you know, it takes time, but nice to see his development. Pass to Shed. Clock at 4. Here's Dick. On the high post, he drills it. Dick's got his first points of the night.
So much balance when Dick's in the air. Always able to square his chest and make a confident stroke.
Out to Henderson. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul call. He'll shoot free throws. You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard stat any longer, are they? A lot of big men in the league can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kev, it's really striking to me how multi-dimensional every single position in the NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled.
Fires for 3. Traps in the tray. Abaji's got 5.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And they'll keep possession. No good from Clark.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Rockets trailed by 4. Henderson attacking. Picked away. Bagley with a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range. Bagley's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Henderson, no good.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Pass to Abaji. Lets it go from deep. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league. And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shots.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Misses the 3. Rockets trailed by 8. Here's Hayward. And Hayward with the stuff.
How about the burst of speed and transition by Gordon Hayward? Great at getting one step ahead of the opposition.
Here's Shed. Still yet to score. Pass to Abaji. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Raptors lead by 9.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Here's Murray. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Barnes. Raptors leading by 9. Onside, Barrett. Pass to Pirtle. Shoots from the corner. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Murray, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Ingram outside. 32 seconds left in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Screen by Pirtle. For 3, Barrett. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
You've got to be able to operate in pick and roll action. R.J. Barrett very comfortable handling the rock.
Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Oh, why dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Ingram wide open. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to Whitmore. Houston needs to get a shot off. The turnaround jumper, and no good. Trying to use the glass. Toronto leading by 11. Barnes outside. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, at 7 feet, when Pirtle gets rolling, this guy can absolutely overpower you.
Doris, what this team likes about Jakob Poeltl, the combination of 7-foot size and great skill.
You know what, Kevin, to me, this young man has a nuanced understanding of the game. He sees the floor, so that means at his size, he can make on-time and on-target passes. He's a very capable rebounder and defender. There's just a lot to like about his game.
And Barrett slams it in.
Boy, the handles of R.J. Barrett on full display. What a pretty drive.
Here's Whitmore. Blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup. Whitmore's got 6. The drive by Barnes. Poeltl, no one around him. Offline with his 3.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
First team foul.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the last few years, we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players. But with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects, and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Oh, unselfish play. What you like about Murray, he doesn't get tunnel vision with the ball. He keeps his eyes up and his options open.
Trains the three-pointer.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
First personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Raptors leading by 17. Over in the corner, Barnes. Here's Poeltl. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And Barnes sends it back. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Dick with it. Over Richardson. Here's Durant. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Now here's Henderson. He has 5. Count it.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Down low. Durant. And Durant slams it in.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
The turnover total in the first half, only 1, but a totally different story here in the second.
Here's Shed. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Abaji. This one for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Raptors lead by 20.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Rockets have had a disappointing game so far from the line. Only 3 free throws made. Both free throws good from Henderson. Raptors leading by 18. Outside, Bagley. And stolen by Richardson. And here's Henderson. Basket good. Henderson's got 6 in the quarter.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Dick. From 20 feet out. And another basket for Toronto.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a free throw.
And then Henderson with the dunk.
On the drive, Henderson relies on his agility to slip past contact.
Here's Shed. Inside. And Duran slams it in.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
43.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Raptors leading by 18. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely 0 chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Rockets trail by 20. Here's Whitmore. It's rebounded by Dick. And it's the Raptors ball. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. Here's Abaji. Back to Duran. Pass to Shed. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Off target at the rim.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular. Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
To the right side. Raptors moving the ball around. Back to Pirtle. Faster quickly. Screen by Pirtle. Bamba with the block.
That is a combination of length and defensive instinct. Send it back, Mo Bamba.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Murray down low. On the wing, Young. Another miss by Houston.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Barnes with it. Out guarded by Murray. They get the rebound. Now Barrett. Back to Pirtle. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 17 points for Jakob Pirtle.
I think it's a big help when Pirtle can make the mid-range. It forces the defense to bring the bigs out of the post, and it really opens up things.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And that one's good, Whitmore. 12 points for Cam Whitmore.
There's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Barnes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Justice Winslow. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA. He had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
Pass to Ingram, driving the lane. To the inside. Here's Pirtle. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Rockets trail by 20.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Raptors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jakob Poeltl.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
The drive by Barnes. Poeltl. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Whitmore. It's rebounded by Quickly. To the wing right side. Ingram outside. The shot. And the Raptors miss again. And the Rockets with possession here. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Boy, big-time denial from Scotty Barnes. Use that frame to your advantage.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a